In advanced language assessments, speakers often struggle organizing their thoughts. Without logical structure, spontaneous media reviews quickly become disjointed lists of opinions. Developing a consistent response requires an architectural approach to organizing speech before the first word is even spoken. The Cinematic Reflections Framework is a pedagogical tool designed to enforce this structural discipline. This diagram shows the core mechanism, a four-phase cognitive progression. The top two nodes are objective, while the bottom two are subjective. The model sequences through four specific stages: introduction, description, experience, and feeling. This structure forces the speaker's language to transition from objective, factual recall at the top, towards subjective, emotional synthesis at the bottom. We will deconstruct this architecture to analyze the distinct linguistic function of each of these four stages. This progression provides the structural framing necessary to demonstrate a wide range of lexical resources effectively. Phase 1. Introduction establishes the baseline context. You are setting the facts of the media being discussed. The first requirement is to name the target media, clarifying if it is a TV show, documentary series, or YouTube channel. Next, you provide the temporal or situational context of discovery. This involves explaining how you found the program, such as scrolling through an algorithm or receiving a recommendation from a colleague. This framing allows the speaker to utilize past tense and sequencing clauses accurately within the first few sentences. The phase concludes with a statement of immediate engagement, such as being instantly hooked. Establishing these specific details ensures the listener has a clear reference point before the speaker moves into more abstract analysis. Phase 2. Description marks the shift into primary content isolation. The framework bounds the objective facts before subjective opinions are introduced. The first task here is to isolate the central theme of the program. You might describe themes like exploring exotic cuisines, solving complex criminal cases, or the daily lives of entrepreneurs. You must then articulate the specific reason that particular theme is intriguing. This requires precise vocabulary, such as citing exceptional cinematography, unpredictable plot twists, or a charismatic host. To complete this phase, you provide episodic details to show a depth of knowledge. This includes referencing geographical locations, unique contestant challenges, or in-depth interviews with industry experts. Phase 2 tests the ability to categorize information and demonstrate topic-specific vocabulary before personal bias enters the narrative. Phase 3, experience, marks the critical structural shift, moving away from purely external description to analyze internal emotional behavior. The focus leaves the media itself and demands data about the speaker's own habits. This starts with documenting specific viewing habits and how you interact with the program. You describe actions like binge-watching episodes on weekends, taking mental notes, or streaming on a tablet to unwind. Next, the framework requires isolating a singular, standout micro-event from the broader narrative. This might be the exploration of a deep ocean ecosystem, an underdog winning a finale, or the revelation of a historical truth. This isolated scene acts as the direct catalyst for a specific emotional reaction. You map that reaction using terms like on the edge of my seat, deeply moved, or finding the material thought-provoking. Phase 3 tests the ability to connect an external event to an internal state using cause and effect linguistics. The final stage, Phase 4, feeling, synthesizes previous data into a concluding evaluation. This phase requires classifying the media using evaluative language. The speaker labels the program as an absolute masterpiece, a highly educational resource, or a source of entertainment. This classification must then be justified with a high-level rationale. This involves explaining how the program broadened horizons, provided a perfect escape, or shed light on social issues. The final structural component is a forward-looking statement of intent. The speaker commits to a future action, such as watching the next season immediately, recommending it to students, or organizing a watch party. Phase 4 closes the loop, showing the speaker can render a definitive judgment based on the evidence presented in the earlier phases. When we collapse these variables back into the unified grid, the overarching journey becomes clear. This template acts as an architectural model for advanced descriptive and evaluative speech. Moving through these 4 sequential phases ensures that the speaker addresses the primary factual components of the media before shifting focus. It creates a balance between personal engagement and analytical conclusions. This transition from objective recall to subjective synthesis demonstrates the type of structural control expected in advanced linguistic performance. Using this framework provides a roadmap for an organized evaluative monologue, helping the speaker maintain a clear narrative thread. To practice these structures and improve your assessment performance, you can find specialized guidance here. This video is brought to you by the IELTS FOCUS 0847705973, an English center specializing in IELTS preparation.